Elon Musk saying he will spend significantly less time in Washington and step back from his work with DOGE as Tesla reported a more than 70% decline in profit for the first 3 months of the year. Our senior political correspondent Rachel Scott is here with the story. Good morning, Rachel.
Hey, Rebecca. Good morning to you. Well, Elon Musk has been one of the president's most powerful advisors, but he now says he will be spending less time in the Trump administration and more time focused on his business as it faces backlash. Overnight, billionaire Elon Musk telling Tesla shareholders that his work with the Department of Government Efficiency is winding down.
I think starting probably in next month, May, my time allocation to DOGE will drop significantly.
The world's richest man insisting he will stay with the Trump administration, at least part-time, but will focus on his business.
Starting next month, I'll be allocating far more of my time to Tesla.
His remarks coming after his company Tesla announced a 9% drop in revenue from January to March and a staggering 71% drop in profits in the first quarter. The electric car giant blaming the growing trade war and, quote, changing political sentiment, which could have a meaningful impact on demand for our products in the near term.
As people know, there's been some blowback for the time that I've been spending in government with the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE.
The company's CEO has become a divisive figure since heading up the president's effort to shrink the size of the federal government. His high profile making Tesla a target. Elon Musk also said that he will continue to push the White House for lower tariffs. In recent weeks, he has openly fought with the president's economic advisors over the administration's trade policy guys.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
No, we actually got a report on what's actually happening, you know. And CNN couldn't wait to jump on this story, this headline. They couldn't wait, man. And out of all the networks, of course, one of the ones that is getting a lot of viewership with this is, of course, CNN when it comes to Elon Musk. And they want everything with Elon Musk or President Trump to burn or crash or be completely, you know, destroyed and not work. They want everything negative and bad for these guys, man. And that's why we said we're against the great evil, man. We send our prayers to Trump administration, man, to Elon Musk. You know, they're doing exactly what they campaigned on. They're doing exactly what people voted for. You know, you know, you just can't make this up, man. But it's actually happening. And don't read that. There's some of y'all, Rick, I don't like the title. Clickbait, Rick. All right, if you want to leave, if you want to unsubscribe, okay, cool. Hasta la vista. All right, have a good life. You know. Well, how is it clickbait? I'm just saying, you know. Now I get on a couple videos. We use a certain title and thumbnail to piss off liberals. You know, because they like with the Pete Hegseth situation. They want Pete Hegseth to resign so bad. They want him to be fired so bad. So Pete come out and talk about it. It's a resignation announcement. Y'all want him to resign so bad. He's responding to it. He's saying you are fake news. How many times do we have to go through this? And why are y'all not reporting on what's actually happened? Why are you not reporting on military recruitment? Everything is rising, skyrocketing, soaring. Why are y'all not reporting on this? But y'all want to say this and that. And it's just fake news, witch hunts. Now, I get some of y'all. I know how y'all feel about the whole Pete Hegseth situation. Some of y'all are saying this. Some of y'all are saying this. Some of y'all saying that he needs to be, you know, take accountability for that. Okay, I understand. You know, and a lot of y'all saying we stand by Pete Hegseth and President Trump. Okay, understood. Okay, you know, but I'm just trying to clear up some stuff, man. Because I've been reading the comment section and I'll be like, here we go. Here we go. You know, you lose a couple people and gain 1,000 more. I'm just saying. We're going to keep it real, man. I'm not sugarcoating this shit. I'm going to keep it real. We're going to report on what's actually happened. We're going to call it out for what it is, man. I already get hit upside the head and attacked and threats and emailed all kind of crazy stuff every single day. You know, I'm just saying, man, it's a disgrace. And then being a black conservative, a black Trump supporter, a black a person rooting for this administration, you know, I got the black community attacking me every other day. The BLM scam. Them Democrats and liberals who've just lost their mind. That watch the CNNs and MSN and BNCs and NCS, NDCs all freaking day. They have no idea what's going on. They ain't did no lick of research. Shitting and pissing in their drawers and pantyhoses. Just saying. I mean, they say, Rick, sir, you didn't have to say that, sir. But Elon, it's all right, man. Look, we expected this, the profit, the drop, and you know, the profit not to be there, and we know, Elon, you know, these idiots burning down dealerships and keying cars. Oh, we living in some pathetic times, man. Pathetic, sad times, y'all. And CNN couldn't wait to report on it.
Tesla profits plunging tonight. Elon Musk just reporting a 71% plunge in profits. 71%. As he rails against Trump's tariffs in a call.
You see how she emphasized 71%? Okay, man, we understand 71%.
Going on right now. You will hear him in his own words in a call that he's thinking, his strategy, what he's doing. As chaos is erupting inside the Pentagon that he is leading. One person telling CNN he's in full paranoia, back against the wall mode.
We know how y'all want Trump's cabinet picks out of there. How you feel about Pete Hegseth and many others. We are. The deep state. Yeah. And now all of a sudden, once again, Pete Hegseth, they say he's drunk. He's drinking on the job. Oh, these people make me sick, man.
And Trump's baby bonus, the administration reportedly coming up with ways to push women to have more babies, including a perk like $5,000 a kid, or even a medal if you have 6 or more, which is...
Trump is giving a baby bonus, and we got a video coming up after this of the ladies on The Spew, not The View, The Spew, and Sonny Hostin and Joy Behar made it about Trump wants more white babies. Yeah, you know how she makes everything about the race card, just racism, you know, skin color. Trump wants more white babies. What? Oh, these people make me sick. Shoot. They say, Rick, sir, your blood pressure's up, sir. Rick, your blood pressure's up, sir. Calm down, sir. I got to read these idiots in the comments. I got to deal with these activist, liberal, Democrat people that just... Rick, sir. You got into politics. You got to deal with what comes with it, sir. Calm down, sir. All right, Rick, calm down. Rick's calm. Rick's calm.
Reminiscent of some odd times in history. Let's go out front. Good evening. I'm Erin Burnett. And out front tonight, the breaking news.
We don't give a damn if what your name is, man.
Just moments ago, and a call that we've obtained admits this reason as to why.
There's been some blowback for the time that I've been spending in government with the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. There are some challenges, and I expect that this year will be there'll probably be some unexpected bumps this year.
This earnings call that's going on right now from Tesla. There will be more bumps, he says, because even though Musk tonight said he is keeping his word and stopping his full-time work for Trump and DOGE next month, which he is required to do with his role as a special government employee, right? So that's what he's already said he was going to do. The truth is, the headline may not be that he's stepping aside as he was saying he was due. It's actually that he is not going anywhere.
I'll continue to spend, a day or two per week on government matters. for as long as the president would like me to do so.
There y'all go. For because people just can't get it right. Oh, Elon Musk is resigning. Oh, Elon Musk is quitting everything. He's quitting with President Trump. Their friendship is destroyed. He's going back to focus on Tesla. He's removing himself from politics. Oh, Elon Musk is done for. Oh, you know how CNN wants it to be. Oh, Elon Musk and Trump have gotten into a fight, and it's not going good. They're destroying the country, and they are liars. Oh, they took your rights away. Oh, they cut this, they cut that. People can't log in anymore into the website. They can't log in anymore. And then we got people in the comments saying, I logged in earlier. I mean, it's just I tell you, man. But there it goes. Elon says he's not going anywhere. He will still continue a day or two, a week, for as long as the president would like me to do so. There it is. Fake news. People that don't understand. People that don't get it. There it is. Do I got to say it any clearer for you?
A day or two a week. I mean, 2 days a week out of 5. I mean, you get it, right? That's 40%. That's a lot of time. I mean, that would mean for roughly the next 3.5 years, if Trump wants him around, Elon Musk is going to be in the Oval Office with Trump a couple days a week. Now, that's obviously significant. And Elon is speaking on this Tesla call, spoke for a majority of the call, in fact, which began about 90 minutes ago. And just to be very clear, Elon Musk being on the call and talking for as long as he has, right? So we're now talking 90 minutes or so this has been going on, is not a business as usual thing. He does not usually get on this call and talk. In fact, in 2021, he said this.
I think going forward, I will most likely not be on earnings calls unless there's something really important that I need to say.
Well, there is something really important that he needs to say right now. Musk's image as the world's wealthiest man has taken an unprecedented hit in an unprecedentedly short period of time. From his controversial behavior at Trump events like Inauguration Day to revelations that he has a lot more children than his known 13.
You see but did y'all catch that? Y'all see what CNN just did? They have him doing this, and we know what it was all and it's all been debunked. But that's what I'm telling you. You know, the Nazi, the Hitler thing. I'm telling you, man. This is I'm finna turn it off. I'm finna turn CNN off. I'm finna get pissed off. My blood pressure's getting up there. I'm finna turn this crap off, man.
That did not come from some sort of a tabloid. It came from the Wall Street Journal. And beyond his reputation and image, Musk has lost more than $130 billion since Election Day because of the damage he has done to Tesla's brand by tying himself so directly to Trump and by DOGE. And many investors on that Tesla earning call have lost a lot of money because of Musk this year. Tesla shares have been cut almost in half, in fact, since Election Day, when you look at the highs then, which may be why Musk did something really important on this call. When he talks about something important to say, perhaps nothing more important than this, keeping up his fight against Trump's tariffs.
Tariffs will, tough on a company when margins are still low. I just want to emphasize that the tariff decision is entirely up to the President of the United States. I will weigh in with my advice with the President, which he will listen to my advice, but then it's up to him, of course, to make his decision. I've been on the record many times as saying that I believe lower tariffs are generally a good idea for prosperity. But this decision is fundamentally up to the elected representative of the people, being the President of the United States. So, I'll continue to advocate for lower tariffs rather than higher tariffs, but that's all I can do.
I mean, that's clear and it's measured. It's a lot more calm than calling Peter Navarro dumber than a bag of bricks, which is what he called him.
Oh, here we go, bro. Here we go, man. I'm sick of this lady, man. Oh,
like all back with me. So, Dan, you were able to hear that call. Elon doesn't usually get on that call. That's the whole point. And
we get it,
he's
man.
Being very, very calm in what he's saying. But obviously, profits plunging 71%. And there's a reason for that, right? And that reason is him and Trump and DOGE.
I mean, this was a moment of truth for Musk. Because on this call, and I think he did a great setup, I mean, this was really, investors are massively frustrated. In our opinion, it was a fork in the road. He basically had to recommit to Tesla and sort of take a huge step back from Doge. And that was something that he did. And I ultimately believe this is really the beginning of the end of how he's going to be with the Trump administration, because the brand damage, we think it's 20% in terms
20%
of permanent brand damage potentially.
Permanent brand damage.
And the reality is, when you look at Tesla, and Tucker and I have talked about it, it's not just the brand damage, the tariffs as well. It's sort of been a 1-2 punch.
What do y'all think of this? Comment down below. I can't wait to read the comment section, man. I can't wait to read what y'all got to say on this, man.
And that's why Musk had to be a much different Elon Musk on that conference call than
he's been, the bag of bricks and all of that.
Than a typical Musk.
And yet,
ma'am, how many times are you gonna bring? I'm getting sick of the fake news, man. I really am.
and so it's interesting you say that, and yet, Alexis, he is also saying, but I'm not done my work. And as long as he wants me there 1 to 2 days a week, which is a lot of time, I'll be there.
And he was very clear in indicating that. But the interesting thing, the point on the 1-2 punch here, right, is that he was very honest about protests, about implications on the brand. And to your point, he was also very contrite. I mean, he really was being very honest and forthright with investors, and honest and forthright about his intent to stay 1 to 2 days a week in this Doge role as long as the president needs him. The thing here right now, as you guys know, is what's so incredibly important is for leaders of business and industry to be sharing back with the president in either earnings calls or in one-on-one meetings like you saw yesterday with the major retailer CEOs, for him to fully understand what are the implications day to day on the tariffs, on not knowing where your supply chain is, pricing, SKUs, margins, account receivables, payables, hiring, firing, hearing that day in and day out in a swan song from all different industries is starting to take effect.
I mean, Peter, look, I will whip the whiteboard out for you.
Oh, she done
Here's
pulled out
Elon,
a clip.
okay?
She done pulled out a whiteboard.
Here's Elon. Here's X on his shoulder. Okay. Elon owns 12.8% of Tesla. All right, 12.8%. Tesla's down how much this year? We were just looking at it. 41%. So how much money has he lost? We were just calculating this. Let's look it up. Okay, so $73 billion. $73 billion lost by Elon and his descendants.
You know I think it's important to know.
Elon and his descendants. Lady here is so happy to pull out her clip of whiteboard and write and draw that down. She's so happy.
One thing you just talked about, that everybody needs to come together and start sharing. Look, this has been a problem of messaging. From the beginning, right? Or whether it's the president, the reason that the market took the hit it did was all about the way that they disseminated the information from the beginning. If they had come into the market, markets can handle virtually anything if they're given it, if it's being fed to them in a way that they can
manage and project.
They can manage it, except this was almost a perfect storm. I don't think anything changed from yesterday, except maybe there's some happy dust that was dropped over the White House, because suddenly everybody changed their tune. Besant came out and said that, you know what, that this aggressive negative narrative around tariffs is unsustainable. And if we don't, almost accepting responsibility, right, that we've messaged wrong, and we're going to have to change that to change everything. And then Elon Musk, he doesn't care that he lost $73 billion because that's been happening for a while.
Right.
It's almost as if everybody, whether it's, it's almost like a bipolar person who took their medication. Everybody came out with a completely different message today. The president did it, Elon Musk did it, and Besant did it. And the market read all of that, and it responded favorably. It's a huge difference
but
from
the
one day
whipsaw,
to the next.
The whipsaw is insane.
But I would add to Tuckman, I think
I'm sick of that lady there,
great
man.
job. The walls are caving in. Because at the end of the day, the 10-year, the dollar, gold, markets, how many deals on the table? 0. So you could talk.
Trade deals you're talking about.
Trade deals.
Yep.
So you could talk, and that's why you're seeing, as you talked about, trying to get data out, because at the end of the day, the market is basically
So
saying.
they're suddenly listening. They're listening to all the. To your point, they're suddenly listening to everything that's been said, and they are pivoting.
Yeah.
This is a major pivot.
It is a pivot.
It's a 1,000-point
I agree
market
with him.
pivot, and it's a 1,000-point messaging pivot from.
CNN. That lady with that marker and that clip and that board. She, just was so excited and happy to report her. She didn't make it. Then they make it seem like somebody done died, like Elon Musk done died or something. I look. I've had enough of CNN today. There it is, y'all. There it is. It's happening. We told you what was going to take place. We've been reporting on it for a long time. We've been predicting a lot of this stuff that's going to take place. We told you there's going to be a little with Tesla, and it's all it's all going to work out, man. It's all going to balance back out, But I told you, anything that takes place with Elon Musk and Trump, or anything that happens, anything that shoots down or low, just like this whole tariff thing, that's the stock market, Yeah, they can't wait to report on it like somebody is dying. They can't wait to have their good fear-mongering session, their good propaganda. They just can't wait, man. Let me know what y'all think of this. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love.